What's up everybody, it is me, KingDezire, coming to you guys with some sick team deathmatch gameplay here on Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on the Xbox One. And this is with the AK-47. I got some of this gameplay here with the AK. The camo on the AK is Dark Matter, for those of you that are wondering. And besides that, I wanted to talk to you guys about something interesting that I might be doing here on the channel over the course of the next few weeks. I'm really considering starting a How to Get Good at Black Ops 3 series. It's not going to be that many episodes, but it's going to be me basically explaining to you guys some tips and tricks that I use to really do good and do my best in Black Ops 3, as well as, you know, best classes, best perk setups, you know, best rush routes, a lot of cool stuff that might help you guys be able to do better in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and really get your gun skill up, as well as get your gameplays up for those of you that are going for high scoring gameplays and whatnot. And a lot of people from my stream and on Xbox have been really messaging me, telling me the desire you should do this would be big for the channel, this would be really helpful to a lot of people. So I've been thinking about it, and this is something that I'm going to be doing. And today is going to kind of be the first episode, I guess you could say, on the little series I'm starting. And the series is basically me just briefly explaining some of the things that I do to do really well in this game, and some of the attachments I use and perks and whatnot. And I hope that this video does help you guys. If it does help you guys, definitely be sure to drop a like. Let's get this video to 5 likes. That's the game plan. And without further ado, let's get right into it, boys. So what you guys are definitely going to want to do on this game is, I would definitely recommend running high caliber on a lot of you guys' guns. And there's a few different reasons why I say that. First one being is this game is very similar to Black Ops 2 in a lot of different ways. And what you tend to find people doing in this particular COD is they get into a lot of head glitches. Pretty much the same as Black Ops 2, not exactly the same, but a lot of people get into head glitches on this game. And the high caliber can really get you out of a lot of tricky situations if you use the attachment right, and if your aiming isn't right, you can really get a lot of kills that you normally wouldn't be able to get without the attachment. So for those of you that don't know, high caliber is a headshot damage multiplying attachment that basically gives you, I believe, ×2 or ×5 damage to the head when you have it equipped. And I believe you only can equip it on the assault rifles, and I believe light machine guns. I'm not too sure. I believe so, yeah, light machine guns and assault rifles. I'm not too sure about that though. But basically, when you run the attachment, you know, you do a lot of damage towards the head, which can be extremely helpful and get you out of a lot of tricky situations. So that's one thing I would highly recommend for you guys to use, is high caliber on a lot of your guns. It works on pretty much all guns. It particularly works well with the AK, the ICR, and the M8. Probably the best 3 in my personal opinion that it works great for. So I would definitely recommend you guys put that attachment on. Another neat thing about this game that's very different from other CODs that I personally like is your ability to really use the specialists. Like, the specialists in this game can save you in so many different ways. They can also help you in a lot more ways than one. So specialists in this game can not only be used for killing necessarily, but it can be used to get a lot of, you know, more strategic plays on your enemies depending on how you use it. So for example, Scythe. Scythe can be used in 2 ways. You can use it to slay the other team out, or you can use it to kind of just be a streak destroyer for your team. And as you guys do know, destroying streaks does get you score towards your score streaks, which in turn gets you a lot of those high scoring gameplays. If you're dropping your orbitals, if you're dropping your Cerberuses or lightning strikes, you're getting more kills with the score streaks you earn by just shooting stuff out the sky. And a lot of things that people don't realize in this game is that score streaks are used a lot, especially UAVs, especially counting UAVs, especially a lot of other streaks are used quite often in this game. And it's not that hard to just aim your Scythe up and shoot down a lot of the UAVs and counter UAVs, which in turn, like I said, could get you your score streaks. That's probably a big tip that I use, you know, to sometimes get my score streaks up faster. I just sit there and kind of shoot streaks out the sky with my specialist weapon, which is a very useful and neat way to use your specialists that you can't really do in other CODs. I mean, there's no specialists in other CODs, so this is kind of unique to this particular, you know, game. So that's probably one of my first and biggest tips, is definitely think outside the box with your specialist weapons and really use and abuse some of the attachments in this game, because they really can help you get an edge on your opponents. So with that being said, guys, I hope today's tip helped you guys out in a sense, or gave you guys a different kind of idea for maybe your classes or for for the way you use your specialist abilities. And definitely be sure once again to drop a like on the video. Let's get this video to 5 likes, and be sure to sub if you haven't already done so. I'll be sure to have another tip up tomorrow for you guys, and each day we're going to do a different tip to kind of help you guys get an edge on your opponents. So I do hope that these tips help you and make you a better player. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you dudes in the next video. Peace.